Welcome back. It's episode 28 of Smoke and Mirrors. How we feeling there, fellas? How we feeling?
Feeling real good.
Yeah, good, man.
Good.
How you going?
That is good. I'm good. Just a little bit warm.
It's hot as balls today.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Man, it's the dry heat. I feel like I just want to like shrivel up.
Yeah.
I just want to just go hide in the esky full of ice.
Fucking earth. I just feel like Kawato, just sweaty like that.
That's bad, man.
Yesterday I showered at like fucking 3:30. 3:30 at night. I had to take a shower. It was too fucking hot.
What, did you shower already and then need to take another?
Did those finish Max Payne now?
No, I didn't finish it.
The movie or the game?
The game, Max Payne 3. I picked it up Black Friday. $8.
These Black Friday deals is wild, man.
It's also on PC as well. For our American listeners, it's 102 degrees today. It's fucking wild. And summer hasn't started yet.
Is that Death Valley temperatures?
They don't even know what these temperatures are. This is different to them.
Because Death Valley is the hottest place on Earth.
Okay.
And Goggins ran through that shit.
We'll put their name to the test.
Considering Mortdale is Death Valley as well.
It is Death Valley.
It is.
Yeah.
Maybe Goggins was running through Mortdale. See me just like do the superhero high five when he runs past.
Hey, yo, champion, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yes, Mr. Goggins.
All right. Starting with our streaming news.
Yep.
So we got Robert Englund. He's joining the Stranger Things season 4.
Yeah, man.
Along with Jamie Campbell Bower, Eduardo Franco, Joseph Quinn as well.
And there was a couple of other players in there, but these guys are going to be like series regulars. Yeah.
What do you call it? Do you reckon he's going to be like a pawn shop owner that gives them like tips on how to defeat the evil?
Maybe. Be cool if he's like a dream psychologist.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do it though, because like pop culture, like it's referenced all the time in Stranger Things. So how could they not reference Freddy and him at the same time?
True.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if like
weird.
He's doppelganger.
In the
I'm his
upside
brother.
in the upside down, Freddy comes through. He's just living there after leaving people's dreams.
That's fucked up. Or they're using it. But do you reckon he's going to be part of more the UK cast? Because you know how when they teased season 4, like they had Big Ben, they started showing like international things. The upside down's all connected, so maybe it shifts to the UK.
International Tings.
Yeah. International Stranger Things.
I need to watch season 3.
Oh,
Wow.
damn, dog. Season 3 is like some real good TV right there.
Yeah.
Real good streaming.
Yeah, I wish I chose that instead of fucking everything else I was watching.
Okay. I thought you were going to say like Everybody Loves Raymond. Shit like that. So moving on to Disney Plus, their Boba Fett spin-off show is ramping up and they're looking to add Jordan Bolger, and Sophie Thatcher to the cast. There was no specification on what the role actually was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah.
We'll see.
Boba Fett. I think it's still too early to tell.
Yeah. How's it going to work though? Is he going to go and get his armor back? Get my show back.
Maybe he joins up with his clan and they make new armor.
He can't, in theory, if his clan is like, Mando's clan, then he won't have a clan because he's taken off his mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. He exiled now.
He's exiled unless he's like Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
And then
From the different sects.
Yeah, they can take their masks off.
Staying with Disney, so Naomi Scott who played Princess Jasmine in Aladdin, who was in Charlie's Angels.
Sexy as hell.
Power Rangers.
And Power Rangers, yeah. She was the Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
Kimberly. She's looking to join, she's one of the front runners.
Yep.
To be the female lead in the Obi-Wan show.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'll take that deal. I wonder what kind of at what capacity she is gonna, if she's the lead female role. I wonder how it's gonna work out, because I'm still trying to fucking figure out where it's gonna start.
Well, I thought it was always going to start in episode 4 with him sort of protecting Luke from afar. Not in episode 4, maybe in between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Like from when Luke's maybe 5 or 6 or something.
There's a big,
It's 19 years.
19-year gap there that he should be operating or hiding or investigating or doing whatever Obi-Wan did.
Because it's
banging bitches.
There's books. Well, yeah, because apparently he does have a child. Illegitimate, but he does have one. Yeah, and he hooks up with a chick. I think Bo-Katan's sister, Sabine.
Righto.
Yeah.
Checking he was still wearing the Jedi robe when he was hit.
That's tough, man. Just the robe and the boots.
That's fun.
This next piece of news as well, also tied into Disney Plus. So Marvel is focusing on its shows,
yeah,
and prioritizing them over its movies. So we got the news that Kevin Feige is scrutinizing the shows so that they get them perfect and they have their own feel, just like the movies. The reason he's doing that is because they haven't actually done many shows. They've
Not
got
Marvel themselves.
Yeah, they've got WandaVision. They got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show coming up. Then they got Hawkeye. And it's a wonder that Hawkeye is now taken so long to kind of get ramped up. And She-Hulk, Moon Knight.
Yep.
So they got and they got more, I think.
To be announced, yeah.
Yeah. So
be a nice way for them to introduce X-Men that way.
Yeah.
In a series, you spend longer with those characters.
Especially if it's got that animated intro. Fuck
yeah.
I still just want a Wolverine show based in the 80s or something, or during the World Wars.
That'd be sick if it was just Wolverine. But then we've had so many Wolverine movies and they kind of feel the same. But if they went
If they went it was on Hulu, R-rated.
Yeah. That'd be next level.
Strategizing.
Speaking of Hawkeye, though, Jeremy Renner posted his first pic on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, on IG.
About the first day of shooting. And it's Clint beaten up. He's got blood on his face and everything.
Bloodied and bruised.
So I wonder what mission he's coming out of and what he's doing. Could have just fallen off a tractor or something like that. I assume it's out of a mission.
Or he's just fucked up after Endgame.
After Endgame, maybe. But he didn't have the mohawk, though.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah.
The horsetail.
Yeah.
Maybe all the shit he was doing in Japan and all that is catching up to him.
Yeah.
Those guys coming back?
Yeah.
Because the rest of that Yakuza would have blipped back, right?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Ooh, it's the blip vengeance.
Yeah.
Blipped with a vengeance.
My blip it.
But it would be mad if Sonata came back.
Oh, man.
And he was the overarching villain.
That would be sick.
He didn't get enough play in Wolverine.
Big time.
He didn't get enough play in Endgame.
Yeah. That's my guy, Sonata.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
So we had Killers of the Flower Moon. So Dicaprio was coming through and he was editing characters and roles. We don't go pay no tolls. We don't get no roles.
I came up with that myself. It sounds weird though. This the fact that they're sort of the writer actually changed that book for them.
Yeah,
but it's still sort of like the book, but it's just different now.
Yeah. So DiCaprio's definitely he's changing how the characters are going to be portrayed on screen, which I think you got to be a bit sensitive with this sort of shit. But it's not the effective Native American tribes.
Yeah.
That that's impacted. Thankfully, he wasn't changing those characters that we know of.
I don't think he would.
But it's more like the supporting auxiliary sort of guys. So he went from playing the character, the FBI agent that was investigating the case.
De Niro's character.
No, that's not De Niro's
He's
character.
investigating.
He's investigating. Yeah. Sorry, it was
the gun.
to
Playing De
Niro's son,
nephew, yeah,
who's conflicted because he's in love with one of the Native American women, and also he wants to be loyal to his uncle.
Yeah,
that's definitely the role with the most drama and meat to it.
There's more meat to that role.
Yeah.
I wonder who was scheduled to play the nephew before. Like who are they going to get now? Can they just get Gyllenhaal to be the FBI agent then? Or?
That'd be cool. If Gyllenhaal was the agent, that'd be cool. But they'd probably beef that role up, the nephew role now. So it's got a lot more. Because I'm pretty sure Dicaprio also wanted to interact with De Niro a bit more as well.
Yeah.
There'd be some good scenes in there, man.
It's a nice little second time round with them too.
Powerhouse performances by Dicaprio and De Niro.
Exhilarating.
Pete Travers. Exhilarating. Get out.
It's always the one word fucking reviews.
High octane.
Fucking hell.
All right. We got Boss Level being acquired by Hulu. Really excited for this. So this is Joe Carnahan's return to directing. We got Frank Grillo in the main role as the protagonist. As the antagonist, this is what I'm most excited about, is Mel Gibson.
Very good.
Nice.
So he's playing the government agent. So Grillo is trapped in like this Groundhog Day, Edge of Tomorrow style time loop where his wife and child, I think, gets taken, and then he's got to relive the same day so that like when he gets it right, he gets them back.
Fuck.
So I wonder how it's going to play out, but it sounds like a lot more action gritty than sci-fi.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you call it? It's funny. Grillo moving into this role when he had that interview a few months ago where he was like, it's very demanding to do action films, especially at my age.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes.
Grillo's pushing 50.
I know.
I can't believe he's like 50.
Doesn't look it.
He doesn't look 50 at all.
Dude looks like late 30s, early 40s.
I'm in.
Same.
Yeah.
Can't wait till it drops on Hulu.
I know. Give it to me now. We have Freaky, the new horror film. Yeah, it's coming to PVOD. They actually dropped it.
Yeah,
on the 4th of December. It's part of Universal's shorter release windows. Very good.
Yeah. So because of the box office,
they got this shit.
I know.
I know.
This is crazy because Freaky was just released and it actually was number 1.
Yeah.
At the US domestic box office for I think a week or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're bringing Blumhouse's movie bang PVOD like 4 weeks later, basically.
Fuck, that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see it so soon either.
Yeah.
Like the deal that sort of happened.
It's good that I'm liking it.
Yeah.
It just means that more companies are going to start doing that. I'm trying to think though, like, I mean, with Warner, who uses Universal sometimes to push out their international releases, will that impact that at all? Because that movie is essentially distributed by Universal. Will they be able to release those early?
Ooh.
Yeah. So like Candyman or something like that. If it was done by, it's not done by Warner, but if it was and it didn't meet that $50 million criteria, would it come out 4 weeks later being distributed by Universal?
Yeah. I don't know,
It's
actually.
interesting. Very interesting.
I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure there's like conversations in the back there.
I just saw that scene from Alien.
Can you imagine? It's just had like the big John Hurts on it. Oh,
That scream that he does kills me. Fuck that, it hurt.
big
Oh,
time.
man.
You know when you cough and it just like that pain when you're like so much pressure inside.
Did you ever get up to that bit in the Alien vs Predator game where you play as the face hugger?
No.
Nah.
So you find this like sleeping in this military base, but then it's just black, and you start clicking, and all you hear is just, and you're the chest burst, and you just fucking come out this dude's chest.
Jeez.
Yeah, man,
That's rough.
no holds barred on that shit.
I reckon.
It's a white knuckle ride.
This Anthony Mackie shit's going to be a white knuckle ride.
Yeah.
So he's looking to lead Netflix's The Ogun.
Oh, God.
So in the movie, Anthony Mackie and his daughter go to Africa. I forget which specific part of Africa, Nigeria?
Yeah.
To administer I want to say a cure, but it's like treatment for this genetic disease.
Treatment for a disease that he's passed on to her.
That Anthony Mackie's character has passed on to his daughter. And during this time, a criminal like group steal his daughter. This makes Mackie turn into a fucking like animal. Not literally, but he then begins like this rampage through the criminal underworld of Nigeria, tracking his daughter down.
That's quite cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it feels like, what's his face, that other movie that Netflix just did?
Project Power.
Yeah.
And also they like Netflix as well did almost exactly the same thing. They had Message to the King.
Yep.
Or From the King. The
Mhm.
Chadwick. That was very similar. Yeah, this is like the template, the revenge template.
Extraction. is
Yeah.
yeah.
Playing in that bag. I'll watch it.
Of course.
I like Anthony Mackie.
Same.
Yeah. We got NBC's Young Rock starting filming in Brisbane, Australia.
Yeah. I didn't actually realize that this was just in our backyard.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They were doing casting calls over here.
Casting couch.
Well, it looks like there's actually quite a few actors from the Polynesian community that's showing up, which is really, really good. I didn't also realize that The Rock will be in every episode.
Every episode, yeah.
I didn't think that.
Introducing every episode, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought it was going to be more like Everybody Hates Chris, where it's just the voiceover.
Yeah.
Like, and not the like him actually in the episode, but he's here in Australia.
The Rock's here.
He's shooting.
I'm gonna go find him.
Do those pictures where you're like squatting, but you're looking at the camera, but you're shaking hands.
We also got a first look at HBO Max's DMZ, which is a
demilitarized zone.
which is a adaptation of the Vertigo comic.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. And Ava DuVernay has actually put it together with one of the showrunners from Westworld.
Sick.
So it's definitely in good hands. I also didn't know that the cast included Rosario Dawson and Benjamin Bratt and Freddie Miyares as well. So the story actually details like Rosario Dawson's character, who's a EMT, like a medical nurse.
Yeah, just like she is in Daredevil.
In Daredevil,
Yeah.
And she goes, like New York, Manhattan has turned into a demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
And her daughter has been kidnapped again in that bag.
Yep.
But she's actually like searching for her daughter.
Yeah.
While also helping people along the way.
Yeah.
And it'll kind of show like almost like this Escape from New York kind of vibe.
That's what I'm feeling. That's what
where
it feels like.
it's got the new gangs and underworld there.
Yeah.
Every part of the city is probably going to be different. Jesus
Yeah.
Romero needs to get in this as well. They need to be the leaders of the Bronx gang.
Yeah.
That'd be mad.
What do you call it? Maybe HBO Max needs to do like a Warriors limited series.
Man,
That'd
if
be
they
cool.
did that, that'd be sick.
I'd
But
be
have
in
it
for that,
like
man.
a dirty kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Scott was supposed to do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
It was on his plate for a very long time before he passed. Rest in peace, Tony Scott, man.
Ridley needs to, pick up that slack.
Ridley will turn that shit into a sanded and sandals epic.
Yeah, that's true. I think he could probably do it.
If he kept it as like a sort of mid-budget, small, dirty movie, perfect.
And an homage to his brother,
Yeah.
then we're good.
With the editing.
Yeah.
And the filters and stuff that Tony used to use.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Brillo.
Brillo.
I don't know what I'm saying.
We got the title for Umbrella Academy.
Yeah,
It's been revealed.
the first episode of the new season,
Mhm.
which is being written and they're starting filming soon.
Okay.
So it's called Meet the Family.
Meet the family.
So you up to date on Umbrella?
I didn't watch Umbrella Academy.
I-
Do you want to know
This is season
spoilers?
three?
Season
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I didn't.
I chose the boys over Umbrella Academy.
All right. All right. Very good.
Still haven't watched the boys.
You really hold down to that
Fuck
boy's
them.
hate.
Every day sending a tweet.
Kripke is not getting my fucking money.
No, man.
So at the end of season 2 in Umbrella Academy, they're transported before the world ends. They're transported to yet another dimension.
Okay.
And in this dimension, there's a whole new Umbrella Academy. It's them, but like they're doppelganger, different versions, alternate versions of themselves.
That's cool.
So Meet the Family is such a, like, it's an interesting title for the first season.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Chappelle Show. Chappelle Show.
Better not bring your kids.
I'm rich, bitch. I bought this baby cat.
And how's about a lap dance for the world's richest man?
Always, what's his face? Come on in, MTV. Take a look at my crib. You broke motherfucker. That's it. That's always Chappelle for me.
See how trolls living for the city. So I seen it on Netflix.
Yeah.
They were streaming Chappelle Show, right? I seen it up there for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was actually excited because HBO Max, I believe, or Hulu were
HBO Max has got it.
were also streaming it at the same time. So I was like, shit, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, I'll check it out. Chappelle came through and asked Netflix. He was like, this doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like they stole my show.
Yeah.
And in turn, like, like you're profiting off of that pain that kind of happened. He didn't say like, I'm threatening you or anything like that.
No.
He said like, it doesn't feel good to me. Within fucking like an hour or two or something like that, Netflix pulled Chappelle's show off the streaming service to honor their relationship, not their agreement, their relationship with Chappelle.
Yeah.
And in a recent stand-up show that he did in Ohio, Chappelle was like, and that's why I fuck with Netflix.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to do that. I was not pressuring them to do that.
And
I just said,
he didn't tell them to do that either.
yeah,
It was just
this doesn't feel right.
He told them exactly how he felt. He literally said, "This makes me feel like shit."
Yeah.
And they were like, "We want to honor that. We do want to make you feel comfortable and happy."
Yeah.
Mm.
He said, that's why I'm happy to work with Netflix. That's like, it's rare that you hear that,
Yeah.
that they'd put the relationship over the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, fucking good on Netflix.
Yeah, shout out to Netflix. Well, they know what Chappelle brings.
Yeah.
They know. we know that we're more than likely by February going to have another 2 fucking Chappelle specials. He already told Joe Rogan that he's got 5 shows that he's going to do in Austin to work out his new material, because he said he was just there. He was just about to release his special, but he just had to work it out a bit. And that's what he's going to do. After those, he said after the inauguration, he should do those 5 shows, and then he's going to be on Rogan.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the new Chappelle specials.
As soon as a vaccine comes through, I got a ticket off the bucket list to actually go watch a show of his, even if it means flying out to the States just to catch a show.
Fuck, flying out to Yellow Springs would be so fucking mad.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd come back. I might have to move Jules and Brody over.
Yeah, I'd move to Yellow Springs. Man.
Oh, man.
Well, we'll have to go there first, because our trip to LA was a little bit.
Yeah, but this is out in nature and
It's true.
all that sort of stuff.
It's true.
Probably get a mad house for like $60K.
Yeah.
Mad community there as well, apparently.
Smaller community, you know everyone.
It'll be like our first place here, where you just knew everyone.
Yeah.
It was very village-like.
Yeah, it was very village-like. You know what was also very village-like? Derry in It. And they killed them shits there.
So they think. They don't actually say that Pennywise is dead.
Yeah, that's true.
He says himself that he's infinite. So that form, you might have killed that form, but Pennywise is infinite, just like the turtle is infinite.
Yeah, but that infinitism would also come from him having kids.
Yeah.
Pennywise is back.
Supposedly that's what they're exploring. Those are the ideas that they're exploring. That's what Skarsgård was talking about.
I hope not, man. I don't need to see like another Pennywise.
I already told you what my idea was. It's literally the book that Mike read or wrote about the history of Derry, and every week they just go through.
That's the title of the show, A History of Derry.
Yeah. Every week they go through like one of those stories. It's all there in the books. They can just pad it out a bit more. And
it can be anthology as well.
That's it.
Very much like Lovecraft.
Yeah.
You know you're listening, streaming services.
I know, man.
HBO Max is picking that shit up. They're like, History of Derry. This is very good. It's my original idea. It's me, Toby Emmerich.
Somebody call Stephen King. Oh, God, call him right now.
Will you shut up?
But yeah, Chris Columbus, I didn't know he directed the Christmas Chronicles.
Neither did I.
So he, like, the sequels just dropped on Netflix, and he was talking about Kurt Russell's prep for the role of Santa Claus. And apparently he went full method.
Yeah.
So for the first for the first Christmas Chronicles and this one, he had written like 200 pages of backstory.
Yeah.
And he had come with so much preparation and knowledge of the character that like he had to incorporate it. Chris Columbus had to incorporate it into the movie. So he, like with his preparation, he was almost essentially like creating story beats.
Yeah. Which is mad. Like he came up with the idea of how him and Mrs. Claus met and all that sort of stuff. And you think he had Black Peter in there?
That'd be mad if he shows up as a villain, eh? Like because Black Peter.
Fuck, that'd get dark.
It's got dark very quickly.
I know.
That's why they keep it light in these movies.
Jesus.
Legendary Pictures has set up like 10 UK projects. So they've been investing like hard and heavy in the UK like film and TV show space.
Yep.
I get worried when I see this sort of stuff.
How come?
Like 10 projects, like just off the bat, like how are you going to manage all of them? How are you going to make sure that the quality is there for all 10 projects?
There's no guarantee that all 10 projects will go ahead.
Right.
like they might set it up,
Yeah.
but out of the 10, maybe 3 go forward.
All right.
To go into full straight to series production. So they've got one where it's like Journey to the Bottom of the ocean.
Yes.
Is that one?
Which is a remake, right?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Then they've got like a bare knuckle boxing one.
Yep. They've got a comic adaptation as well in there somewhere. It's part of that Millerverse, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. They're setting it up. They're investing heavy in the UK, and so is Netflix. Comes off the news that Netflix actually invested $1 billion into its own UK productions.
It's fucking good.
Led by The Witcher, Sex Education, and The Crown.
I really like that they're sourcing out to like our overseas brethren. But
Wagwan Brethren.
one thing about this is that foreign cinema is so fucking like untapped when it comes to giving it to us as well.
Yeah.
Like, have you guys ever heard of a film called The Aerial?
No.
It's an Argentinian sci-fi flick. It's fucking mad. Like, everyone doesn't have a voice, and how they communicate is something similar to that chaos walking, but it's speech bubbles that come up. But then they're all like sort of led by this one person who can still speak, and she's a TV presenter. And one of their children gets born and he can speak again.
Yeah.
And everyone's starting to get worried that shit's going to go down. But it's actually pretty cool. So they're trying to like keep hold of this this kid who can talk, just so he doesn't try and lead this revolution. But it's like a black and white silent film.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Recently made?
I think so.
Damn.
But yeah, man. That's why like foreign cinema to me is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll sit down and watch more foreign cinema because I find it more enticing and interesting.
I think foreign cinema, you get the more original sort of ideas, whereas like a lot of what Hollywood sort of pumps out is very
cookie cutter.
Yeah, remake, formulaic.
And then sometimes even with original cinema, when it comes to like Hollywood, they have to hold back a bit.
Yeah.
Whereas films like, shout out to I Saw the Devil, where it's like this no holds barred fucking thriller, almost horror film that's just fucked up, but just beautiful as well.
And like now with Parasite winning the Best Picture Oscar, we'll probably see a lot more of those stories coming to the forefront.
Yeah.
Because I want to go back and check out more of his work.
Yeah, same. But yeah, that movie's on Netflix, The Aerial. Check that shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sick.
I was reading about it the other day.
So Sarah Paulson's movie that was on Hulu, Run. Ding, 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 has broken all sort of streaming records. Shit. I think it's second only to Borat.
Yeah. So this absolutely killed it.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. Do you guys check it out?
No.
I saw it, but I haven't watched it.
I actually didn't know that it dropped.
Me neither.
Same.
I didn't see it at all. We haven't seen any ads or anything.
Yeah. It's funny, like maybe not here, but maybe in the States. But it's crazy Hulu's programming for this time of year, because they had that Bad Hair movie that dropped around Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween.
And then now they have like more sort of horror thriller sort of programming. So I wonder if they're going to drop a lot more adult sort of stuff. And they had Books of Blood in there as well.
Yep.
Maybe Hulu and Shudder will be our, I guess, presenter or provider for a lot more adult oriented and horror based flicks.
I don't know, with Blumhouse being over there and Universal having that deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
Like we'll see a lot of that stuff sort of seep into Netflix as well.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Lots of horror. Lots and lots of horror. I like it. So Wonder Woman 84 set their global release dates. So starting December 16th, it'll start rolling out worldwide.
Is So I thought it was coming out in Australia December 16th. But
As did I.
It's not. They actually changed it to a Boxing Day release.
Yeah, which is standard for us. Like we always get a movie on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Like a big movie will come out on Boxing Day.
And like all the big movies have shifted.
Yeah.
To next year.
Was it Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit that was dropped on a Boxing Day? Was it Return of the King?
Both of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them came out Boxing Day. Yeah, that was like the tradition.
Yeah. Because
So
it had
good.
come out December 16th or 15th or something in the US. And then,
Yeah.
and then we would get it the 10 days later on the 26th, which is cool. Like being in Australia, it's usually like 45 degrees on a fucking Boxing Day. It's always hot on a Boxing Day because it always rains on Christmas Day. So being inside a cinema on Boxing Day was always fucking relief.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Especially growing up, we didn't
Oh,
have
man.
aircon.
No,
Remember-
It was just the fans.
sweltering.
There was one Boxing Day where it was hot as fuck and there was no movies and me and you went to Bondi and it was just hot as fuck that day to go get your Onkyo.
Got my Onkyo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck, that was bad, man.
You wear jeans?
Yeah.
of course.
Damn.
I ain't no shorts and thongs, man.
It's 35, 39 degrees out there today, and I'm wearing bloody, what's his face? Sweats.
Grey sweats showing off the prints.
I once went to Hurstville barefoot in shorts.
Fuck that. We was ragging on some that was like barefoot just in where were we?
Janali.
Janali?
Yeah.
Just walking around Janali, just fucking barefoot. Filthy. I do not. I was gotta have like shoes on my feet.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to walk on when you fucking
I know.
walk barefoot in them streets, man.
People
I know.
piss on that streets.
But if I'm just going to like, the shopping center and back, I don't mind.
Fuck no.
I'll do it.
No, that's still filthy.
I was just so scared that I'm like, I'm going to step on the ground when it's real hot and I'm going to walk and all the skin off the bottom of my foot just stays.
Jesus. That's Death Valley temperatures.
I don't give a fuck.
Tyler Rake may be back. Well, he will be back. Because Extraction 2 is going to start shooting in 2021. No specific month has been set, though.
Yeah.
But
where they're actually going to shoot.
yeah.
Hopefully here.
Yeah.
Maybe we have an action epic through Australia. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
Can you
Shit.
imagine? That'd be next level.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a shootout through Miranda Westfield?
Yuck.
That'd be cool, man.
Do you reckon it's him at the end of Extraction when the kid's in the pool?
I think so. Has to be. They leave it open just so they can do a sequel.
Not going to be like his twin fucking brother or something.
That'd be yuck if it was. His twin brother that has the same drinking problem.
No,
Like,
he'd be the new Van Damme then.
yeah. They both
Introducing Terry Rake.
yuck. Especially
Troy,
Terry.
mate.
Troy Rake, what a fucking fire name.
Troy Rake.
Yeah.
All right.
We got Godzilla vs. Kong may head to streaming.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched Godzilla 2.
You sicken me.
See me just walk out.
Watch it immediately. I'm going to Clockwork Orange you and make you watch like.
What do you mean Clockwork Orange? That's too much work. You just got a bird box.
So hasn't been confirmed. This is strictly rumored.
Still hearsay.
But with the schedule for movies dropping next year being so heavy and very I guess strategically planned.
Yeah.
Like Legendary don't know where to drop
Yeah, it's just
Godzilla vs. Kong.
too much, man. It's just too their schedule is just too big now.
Yeah.
You literally need to drop a movie, maybe 2 movies every week in the summer,
Yeah.
right? To get rid of your catalog.
Probably have to start dropping it from like March.
Yeah.
But cinemas are hoping that everything opens up in May.
Yeah.
And if a vaccine's not found, we might only get movies in 2022.
Yep.
So with that being said, so Netflix straight away was like, yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Here's 500 million.
Fuck.
to get the streaming rights, right?
500, 200.
I think it might have been 200.
200 million.
Something in the sort of lower range.
Yeah.
And HBO Max is like,
lower range.
I know.
Jeez.
And then HBO Max is like, nah, we're going to take this because they got the deal with Universal as well.
Yeah.
And Legendary Pictures was once part of Warner's as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they blocked their offer. And now they're kind of in this negotiating phase, potentially.
Just straight cock block and Netflix, is it?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
I mean, 200 million is not too bad. Another 200 million and you'd have what King of the Monsters made, right? So they only made 386 mil. Well, not only, but, you know.
Yeah.
386 mil, that's not too bad. And then if they can swindle some sort of deal where like, okay, well, every time for the first month we get a piece of your subscriptions. You know what I mean? They could do that
Mm-hmm.
and then make their $400 million and call it a fucking day.
Yeah, but knowing Legendary, they don't just want the 400.
No.
They want the 5 to $1 billion.
They want the half $1 billion that they made on the first two films.
Yeah. That's
See
it.
him come through and do those casino deals, you know, like the Vegas performance.
man.
I want 8% of your subscriptions to Netflix. Netflix. Get the fuck out.
There's the door, cocksucker.
Yeah.
Who also got shown the door in a wild turn of events was Joss Whedon. So he had developed and shot and basically
He was a showrunner.
was the showrunner for a show called The Nevers at HBO. And
That must have been good because HBO put it straight to series.
yep. So it was his first foray into TV since The Dollhouse
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Since Buffy and Dollhouse.
and Angel, yeah. And he released a statement. In the statement, Whedon was like, I'm just tired. I am so unbelievably tired. And he said, like, you know, his personal life is crushed. His professional life is crushed. But, like, you know, there's things that he's working on now and he needs to focus on his personal life. So he's stepping away. So on the other side of like, you know, the events of this, of him walking was Ray Fisher. So he said, it is completely linked to everything that happened on the Justice League reshoots.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Ray Fisher was like, this is not because like Joss Whedon is tired, because he's tired of being a racist.
Oh.
Yeah. Because behind closed doors, like Joss Whedon would like openly like talk about people of color and reducing their roles to some of the big players in Warner's.
Armada.
Yeah.
But
But it's also why like Hamada was so ready to throw Whedon under the bus
Yeah.
yeah,
because he's got dirt on him.
I know.
need the scapegoat so you can get free.
He's
That's
got red in his ledger.
So yeah.
Look, like, I'm not a big fan of Joss Whedon with everything that's going on right now, but
Wasn't a fan of him to fucking start off with. The cunt.
I liked Firefly. But thingy, I'm just hoping, like, with all this shit happening, hopefully he realizes that he really has fucked up and he tries to make amends moving forward.
Yeah. And I think that's what's on the other side of him taking some time away is like him, I guess, getting clear
Yeah.
with the shit that's been done. Like him kind of acknowledging it and then moving forward. Because this sounds like the first rumblings of a cancellation.
Mm. It's just weird though, right? Like, I mean, he's not that old, the old Whedon.
No.
Mm.
I mean, he would have grown up with inclusion and all that sort of stuff, and
Yeah.
he should understand this stuff by now. We're not talking about a 90-year-old.
Yeah.
Is this shit just baked into him, or
Well,
Possibly.
you see a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? But you see a lot of children that grow up and because of the teachings of their family, they inherit those like racial traits.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's really, really true.
He needs a fucking Clockwork Orange, bloody.
Oh man.
Ludwig van.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I hope Joss Whedon personally, like he's gonna be all right in the future.
Gets his shit together.
Yeah. And just sort of looks at the world in a different lens.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
We got so HBO Max is rumored to want a Justice League trilogy. Now I feel like all of us have banged on about this for a bit now, saying like this actually needs to fucking happen. And I am convinced that motherfuckers is listening and they want this smoke.
They want to smoke us. Pause.
But this is very exciting because if this is true, it means we finally get that that full trilogy for Justice League on where it was going to end.
Yeah. So apparently right now there's a script for Justice League 2 that Snyder and Chris Terrio have written and put together.
Yeah.
It's good to go. And so what they wanted, what HBO Max wants is something akin to Game of Thrones, but with superheroes.
Yeah.
And Snyder wouldn't have to worry about trying to fit everything in a certain runtime or a certain rating because he'd be able to get both.
Yeah. You'd have Kate Blanchett.
Yeah. And if it's an hour long, he could do a 10-hour epic and really flesh everything out. I really hope that it stays in the 4 to 5 episode range, though.
Same.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Unless
he was doing like back-to-back sequels.
Yeah.
Because then he could just do one season and end it.
Yeah. So I like the idea of having that. And then maybe even moving forward, if Zack Snyder wants to focus on other films that he wants to do for HBO Max, he can just be showrunner and then have other directors come through because then he can still work as a supervisor as well.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's fitting into the template that he's created.
True. All right. Cool. And that's it for
streaming news.
Streaming news.
Really is getting bigger, eh?
Yeah. With this whole, everything that's going on now, streaming news will be our biggest piece of news.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Into film news.
Film news. So Black Panther is set to film in July 2021.
Yeah. They've also gone out to a potential antagonist for the movie as well. I can't remember what his name is, but he's like a Latin actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diego Luna. Let's go.
I think it's someone that's more played in the small screen sandbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diego Luna. Let's go.
He was off Narcos Mexico.
Diego Luna.
No.
Michael Pena. Let's go.
No, it's not. It's not an actor that we know.
Damn it.
That we know of because we haven't been following his work.
I don't really know Diego Luna.
But like this is the rescheduled shoot.
Okay.
So it was due to go like Feb next year, 2021, but now it's been pushed back to July. So they must have found a way to keep the story going.
Yeah.
They must have found a new T'Challa.
Well, we'll see what their approach is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm.
All right. So we got Dan Trachtenberg set up over at Fox, aka Disney.
Disney.
Fox.
He's setting up to direct Predator 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a script by Patrick Aison.
Yeah. Dan Trachtenberg did
10 Cloverfield.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Did an episode of something recently as well. A show that we actually really like. True.
Can't remember.
Yeah, same. I think it was more of a horror kind of episode.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I want to see a new Predator, man.
I find it funny that it's Predator 5.
That's the working title at the moment.
But like to say that it's going to be Predator 5,
Mm.
So is it just going to be another story? Because it doesn't sound like they're going to reboot it, which is weird to me. Because I think at this stage now, they just, fuck it, we'll reboot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can reboot a monster like that.
Me neither.
Like the
Unless you
Predator.
change his look and all that sort of stuff. And,
Yeah.
Which they tried already.
They tried, yeah. They tried twice.
Do you reckon they just follow on from what's his name? As I live and breathe, the Wolverine. Would the Predator kill him?
Boyd.
Nah, they actually said that they're not continuing with that storyline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it almost is in a way a sequel reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's just, Predator touches down and starts hunting again.
Mm.
You think they bring in the whole global warming and the Earth's getting warmer and they're going to start coming down more frequently? And
I thought they were doing that in another Predator movie where it was like they were terraforming the planet and all that shit.
Can you imagine?
that was the last Predator movie.
Yeah.
Can you imagine they just hit us like the synopsis comes out and it was like a giant beam from the stars goes into the polar ice caps and it temples and it's like, motherfucker, this
But yeah, I'm excited for another Predator, man. This Patrick Izon has written primarily small screen stuff.
Okay.
The eyes are bucket on them.
Is there anything memorable?
Kingdom.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
I hope it's good, man.
Yeah.
I hope it's violent. I hope it's a bit funny coming from Disney.
Yeah, because everyone thought they were just going to shelve this.
Yeah.
Pause.
Just going to booth it back into the annals of the studio history.
Got him boofing, boy.
But yeah, it's coming back. It was a surprise. But I'm happy that it's in Dan Trachtenberg's hands.
I'd love it if fucking what's his face was like, you know what, I can't do it, Trachtenberg, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna reboot it and we're gonna get what's his face back. McTier.
And speaking of properties that we thought were kind of dead, right?
Yeah.
Like, because we didn't hear anything on Deadpool 3.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's been confirmed that Wendy and Lizzie Molyneux, Molyneux sisters, are going to write the third one.
Okay.
So they'll take over from Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who wrote the first two.
I don't like that.
Me neither.
No.
Me neither.
I don't like that. I don't know. It's funny because I haven't heard what's his face's take on this at all. Reynolds' take on it.
I haven't heard Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick's either.
Yeah, they've been very like mum about it, which is kind of weird. It's almost like they got kicked off.
Yeah.
The Disney's trying to fuck with us already.
So
doing their Disney tings.
In the past, both Feige and Bob Iger have said that they really want to keep Deadpool as an R-rated property.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I don't know if they're trying to sort of shift it into a more female happy and sort of agenda pushing sort of area.
Fuck, I hope not, man. The Deadpool makes fun of all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's meant to be very fourth wall breaking.
Yeah. So hopefully they at least have Reese and Wernick on as advisors and consultants to sort of shepherd the script.
Yeah.
Not taking anything away from the Molyneux sisters because they probably have like fire as well, but there was just ways and things that they did with Deadpool that were that hit.
Yeah.
That worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is like, I don't know. Have you guys watched much of Bob's Burgers?
No.
No? It's not bad.
No. I watched the first episode, I think, where it details his journey through the burger world.
Yeah. It's not bad. Like I enjoy it as an animated flick, but yeah. I'm not feeling very confident about this right now.
So Disney thinks that these two are going to be the new Russos because the Russos came from a comedic background in Community and
potentially, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
It seems so left field,
Yeah.
but like they'll write the script and the outline that'll go through the Disney machine anyways.
Yeah.
And I'll have to have like, certain beats.
Disney always fucks with a good thing, man. Fuck, I hate that.
Yeah.
But I'm open to seeing what a Disney produced Deadpool movie would look like.
I'll see when that first trailer comes through.
Yeah, I thought the first Deadpool looked shit from the trailer.
Really?
I didn't like X Gonna Give It To You.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like any of the beats that I was seeing because it was produced by Fox. And then that gave us like, a good 2 movies.
Yeah.
And now the same thing's happening at Disney. So that's why I'm saying like I'm willing to kind of give it a look because I only watched Deadpool when it came out on Blu-ray.
Mm.
I saw that shit at the movies open fucking weekend with this. So
Yeah.
I was on board already. I was on board because of Rhett Reese and Paul Winnick.
Yeah. And Ryan Reynolds.
And
man.
Ryan Reynolds.
Well, Reynolds was the only thing that was kind of drawing me to it. And at that point, Reynolds had not put out anything that I was like, it's Ryan Reynolds. I like his style of comedy. I'm going to go see that. Like, I had no idea who Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick was, like, even from Zombieland.
Yeah. That's how I knew that. That's why I was excited because I saw they were from Zombieland and that was enough for me.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Zombieland in 5 years, I don't think.
Wow.
Yeah. I haven't even watched the sequel.
Still hits. Sequel's trash, but it still hits.
I was still hoping that Harrelson would come through for a Deadpool sequel because he would be fucking perfect for that shit.
He would be hilarious, even though he's going to be in Venom.
Yeah. Just R-rated Woody Harrelson. That's all you need.
We'll see. Another week, another Bullet Train cast member announced.
Yep.
So joining like the best cast since like the last Tarantino movie.
They've literally got like a whole just train car full of fucking staff members, man.
Yeah, man, and it's all star power.
Yeah.
And it keeps chugging ahead. This train never stops. So Logan Lerman is looking to join the cast of Bullet Train.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited about. Not so much about Logan Lerman, who's been solid in most of the things that I've seen him in.
Yeah.
I can't shit on him. I tried to shit on him in Fury,
Yeah.
but ended up actually enjoying his performance.
Yeah.
Even though he did kind of end up the Upham of the situation.
Fuck up them.
But I'm loving this, man. It seems like Leach is coming through and trying to build that law and that background, and he's just constantly building. It's like John Wicking the shit out of this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So now the challenge almost becomes, how do you balance all these like huge stars? Because I want everyone to shine. If like looking at that cast, the main person that I want to see is Brian Tyree.
Yeah. But it does feel very much like Smoking Aces, though, this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a lot more action heavy.
I'll tell you how they balance this shit out. It's an 8-episode limited series instead of a movie.
That's the extended cut. 8-hour limited series there.
It's only one episode, 8 hours long.
I'm winning the Oscars and the Emmys with this one. I don't know why that was so dangerous.
So serious.
So Don't Look Up.
What is this movie?
This is the asteroid that's heading to Earth and it will just wipe humanity out. And then DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence go on that on that road. Like,
They're astronauts. They're prepping people for this.
Yeah. So they're adding shitloads more star power. So we'll get Tyler Perry, we'll get Melanie Linsky, and we'll get Ron Perlman.
Nice.
In roles. It sounds fucking nuts.
Do you reckon Ron Perlman's one of those like anti-vaxxer type dudes? Like he's playing the bad guy?
I hope he's like a religious sect leader or something like that.
Like his roles in those smaller films is beautiful. Like him in Drive, I fucking love.
Yeah. Him and Sons.
Yeah.
All right. So what's happening with them delays there?
Yeah. So the 355 has been delayed for a full year from January 2021 to 22.
Fuck.
So the 355 is that movie with Chastain and all them female spies that get together and then pull a mad missions there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it
I don't know.
until I seen the red flag of Simon Kinberg.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? What's he doing on this?
Like, I think he was producer and writer.
Oh, shit.
I know. So hopefully, like, he hasn't like sort of weaseled his way throughout the whole thing and just infected it.
Kinberg is the new Goya, man.
I just see like fucking Kinberg, like motherfucker Jones and Horrible Bosses, like presenting his ideas. We have women and the spies, different spy agencies. They back to back and shoot people. They also do karate. Is this Charlie's Angels?
It does sound like Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels, eh?
Yeah.
Big feels on it. Yeah. Delayed. Story of 2020. We got news on when Ron Howard's Thai rescue film will start shooting and where. So it's going to start shooting in Australia. I didn't know this.
I didn't know this either.
And it's going to start shooting in March.
Fuck. Everyone's here, man.
Yeah.
Like every Hollywood personality might as well just move here now.
From Brisbane to like, southern New South Wales, we've got all the Hollywood stars.
Everyone.
Even though Idris Elba and Taika Waititi and Zed.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they met the All Blacks.
Fuck, that's awesome.
Elba was actually in the full All Blacks jersey.
Was he?
Yeah, meeting them all.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I watched that Raising Kratos documentary the other day.
Yeah.
And dude's sitting with one of his guys on the couch. And just in the back, you see the All Blacks jersey.
Yeah.
In the back. It was mad.
Yeah.
The second best rugby team in the world.
Yeah. That's ranked too.
That's right.
Thank you very much, Springbok.
Fucking Richie's rolling in his bed right now.
I'll be back, cunts. Yes, a Thai rescue movie. So
This is the true story.
the true story of the Thai soccer team
Yeah.
Yeah.
that they got into like a plane accident
Mm.
or a boat accident, but they were stranded in a cave.
In a cave, yeah.
While the cave was flooding.
Yeah.
So they're actually losing like space. They're cold as shit. And they're also losing oxygen
Mm-hmm.
because there's limited oxygen in that cave space.
Yeah.
And like there was a collaboration between all the agencies of the world, their divers, their military, everything to
So-
get these guys out.
Aussie divers supposedly went in.
Yeah.
Yeah. To go get them out. They had to free dive because their tanks wouldn't fit in that cave.
Fuck.
Yeah. You had to free dive, get in there, bring air with them so they could give them air. Fucking wild, man.
That is wild, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
scary.
I would straight shit. Like, yeah, diving into dirty water and not being able to see where you're going. Like, you don't know if you're going to hit the roof or something.
Yeah.
That shit scares the life out of me. Just suffocation in general. Phobia, dog.
Yeah.
Miss
Big
me
time.
with that shit.
Big time. But I'm looking forward to it. Do any of you guys watch that Hillbilly Elegy?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, it dropped.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it dropped
Okay.
on Netflix. The reviews weren't kind, but I still want to give it a look just
Yeah.
for the performances.
Yeah, definitely. We have so MPH.
Yeah.
MPH himself. He's joining the immeasurable weight of massive talent.
Yeah.
With Nick Cage as his talent agent.
That's mad.
Yeah. Neil Patrick Harris will play Nick Cage's talent agent.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Fuck.
good, man. So I didn't know a couple of other details about this movie. Like I didn't know that Tiffany Haddish was playing the government agent that's roped Cage in to do the gig.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then of course we got what's his face as the Pedro Pascal.
Commander himself.
Yep.
Funny shit, man.
Mm-hmm. So we had Javier Dolan. Xavier. Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Dolan.
So you
Fucking Dolan.
Dolan Duck.
So you might remember this guy as the guy that gets the shit beaten out of him in It Chapter 2 at the start.
Oh shit!
Yeah, not the one with the beaver hat. The other guy.
The other guy?
Yeah, he's Xavier. That's Xavier Dolan.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna make his TV debut with the night Logan woke up. It's adapted. It's adapted from a stage production. And the first 5 episode series will chronicle how a group of 3 friends' lives are shattered when one of them commits rape.
Yeah.
I read this, man. This is fucking wild.
That's crazy. A lot of the actors from the stage production will actually return to the roles as well.
Sick.
And I don't know if Xavier Dolan will act in the show as well, but a 5 episode series, like I'm liking that.
I like that,
TV's kind of
man.
moving into that space. It's like 5 episodes.
Feels like the old days.
Yeah. And
Watch tonight and then finish it off tomorrow.
yeah, the miniseries.
Miniseries.
Yeah, that was fucking bad.
Yeah.
But this shit sounds heavy.
Yeah.
This shit sounds real heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is this gave me those Horns vibes.
Horns.
Yeah. Like spoilers. Remember, it was him, it was Radcliffe, it was D-Rad, his misso, and then that other dude.
Yeah.
He rapes her, and it's just real fucked up from there, and it really fucks up that friendship.
Yeah.
He gets his just desserts, but like fucking, that's the vibe I'm getting when I read that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know when this shit's gonna drop though.
yeah,
Yeah. But
I'm gonna watch this shit.
Yeah, definitely. We also got so Hulk Hogan happened to stumble across the picture of Hemsworth pushing that donut.
yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking hell. But he approves of Hemsworth building himself up to be the big man himself.
Yeah, he actually said his arms look the part.
Yeah. Which is like coming from Hulk, like that's a massive compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Hulk Hogan had them 22-inch pythons, brother.
Brother. What did he say in the post? Looking good there, brother.
But there was a lot of bros and a lot of lols.
I can't see the Hulk talking like that, man.
And the lols in there?
Yeah.
Nah, not in real life. That's all for the tweet game.
Yeah, his tweet game is strong.
But yeah, he does look big though. He's fucking massive.
His ass looks huge.
Jesus.
He's got a big ass on him. He's doing them like lunges in there with the push movement.
Yeah.
And also his like crotch crease is thick.
The dick root.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you reckon he gets bigger than he was in Thor 1?
Yeah.
He said he has to. He said he has to be the biggest he's ever been.
Fuck.
Hulk was like you see young Hulk in fucking Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Like Hulk is huge.
Yeah, he's more bulk at that
More
point. He's
bulk.
not definition.
Nah.
Yeah. And nobody tells me to suck the root. I'm excited for that, man.
Same.
So
Todd Phillips?
yeah.
That's the one I was like, who's directing this movie? Todd Phillips.
So we'll get Hemsworth like Thor. And then I think we see like him bulking.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he wants to be too big for Thor.
No. I think you'll probably see him get bigger after Thor. Like while he's shooting Thor, you'll see him physically getting bigger because I think this is the next cab off the rank for him after Thor. Like this is like ready to go.
But Hemsworth's saying like he's working on the voice, the movements, the choreography. Like he's getting it all down so he can actually play it. Like I don't want it to be like his accent isn't there because Hulk Hogan's got a very distinctive voice.
Yeah.
You think he's going to thin his hair?
Oh, because he was balding,
He's
eh?
bald. Yeah.
He actually did say that. He's got to thin the hair. Fuck. So he's going to go like that full Taron Egerton.
That was so like someone was like, can you take your hat off? in an interview, and he's like, no, my hair's growing back from what's his face, from
Rocket
playing
Man.
from Rocket Man. I don't have a fresh fade right now.
That's
Fucking-
nuts.
Yeah,
That'd be scary, man. I can't wait to see him with the handlebar.
Yeah.
I saw a mock-up someone did.
Mm.
How did it look?
He looked good, man.
Yeah.
Hemsworth, he looked like the character. Fuck.
I'm excited
Yeah.
for it, man. It's going to be at the height of Hulkamania.
Yeah, which is massive.
Yeah.
Absolutely massive. I hope we get to see him go to WWE though.
When NWO, when he's Hollywood.
Yeah.
He has the two-tone beard.
It's filthy. Absolutely filthy.
Yuck.
I love it. So the Batman.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Batman, they showed us a little set photos there, which people are speculating is the Batcave.
Yeah, some of the aerial shots in there.
Hmm.
Nothing
You reckon
too special.
People are just out there shooting drones out of the sky. Are they allowed to do that?
I'm pretty sure.
With
I'm pretty sure they can drone it up there if they're high enough.
with how Matt Reeves dresses, I wouldn't be surprised if he's that dude who has the fucking Olympia, the Olympic rifle to actually shoot the, and he's just there.
Pull.
Ain't getting photos of my fucking set.
So the Batcave, if it is the Batcave, it was just the exterior.
Just the exterior.
So it's like very, very rough with a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Like that was it.
Yeah. I just hope he's not jumping the car and whatnot in there again like last time.
Same.
I kind of
Good
don't
Lord.
like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I loved it in the first Batman, how it was just like the sort of, it looked like a brick wall,
Yeah.
and then you hit the button and just like
Straight through it.
straight through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
But this one's going to be more the in the woods Batcave, if it is the Batcave.
So like, what's his face's Batcave? Affleck's Batcave.
Hopefully we get
In through the water.
hopefully we get to see if it is in that forest type setting, like dudes find out where the Batcave is and Batman be in the trees taking motherfuckers out and shit.
Maybe in the next couple
That
of
would be
movies
sick.
when Bane's in there,
Yeah.
and then Bane actually storms the Batcave like in Nightfall.
Yeah.
Fire.
That'd be sick.
Because one of my favorite, it's always Batman being like the silent predator.
Mm.
But one of my most iconic shots from the live actions is Rises, when that dude's shooting and it's dark and you see him running to the left and right like that, but it's just the flashes.
I always laugh at that
So
bit
do
because
I.
it looks like he's like Egyptian walking. Like,
Yeah, but it's after for me when he's like in that one shot. I'm like, put it away, man. I don't need to see this.
So,
Regret that.
Mads Mikkelsen is confirmed.
Confirmed.
Officially official. To be taking over the role of, what was his name? Gulliver. Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
Yeah, Grindelwald or something like that.
Yeah.
Gellin Grindelwald?
Gellin? Yeah.
Something
we'll
like
just
that.
say, yeah. So, yeah, he's on board. He's there. Warner's got him. So
Yeah.
it was like a big show and dance. The
It
whole,
was.
no one's told me about that. It's because the check wasn't big enough.
I know. The check's in the mail.
I got my Xbox back from Dave, so I'm going to watch Fantastic Beasts 1 and 2.
Nice.
But have you guys watched any Mads Mikkelsen interviews?
No.
You know how fucking cute this guy is?
What do you mean?
He's so awkward and shit in interviews, and he's
Really?
very suave as well. Like fucking, there's compilations, man. It's like 40-minute compilations of Mads Mikkelsen acting cool in interviews and shit like that. Like, dude just talks shit. This is the same dude who could play Elon Musk in a movie if he wanted to.
Yeah, he's probably got that accent
You reckon?
down too.
Yeah. Kind of looks like Elon as well. But I reckon he could fucking kill it because he's got that Elon demeanor as well.
The awkwardness.
Yeah.
Yes. He just doesn't say anything else. You're just waiting for him.
Yes.
Possibly. No.
But I think like Elon spent a lot of time around technology and shit like that. He probably like he's got NDAs
Process
out the
it?
ass. It's like Adam Driver. Is there anything you want to say, Adam? No.
Rogan describes it like, talking, it'd be for him talking to us, it'd be like, you talking to a dog or you talking to a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
That's the level of intellect. That's the difference in the intellect.
When did you become a master of astrophysics? Last night.
On the flight over. Am I the only one that did the reading?
Finally, someone else who speaks English.
And that is all for film news.
Mm-hmm. So movie trailers.
Yeah. Very light on trailers this week.
Very light.
There's fuck all to promote.
No.
They don't know when they're going to release those next movies.
I reckon all that shit, slows down all the way down now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what we did get was a little teaser there for Clifford, the big red dong.
His red rocket.
I know. Fuck. It didn't really show much.
No.
It showed it was literally a teaser. The movie's a year out. I don't know why they released this fucking trailer.
This is just to tease that it's actually on the cards.
Oh, God. Just do a press statement or something. Fuck, I don't need a trailer.
Yeah.
Why would you spend all this money?
Yeah.
This is a minute and a half worth of footage or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's all CG and it's just money, man.
And it doesn't look like it's even footage from the movie.
No, it probably isn't.
But it starts with that lineup of the dogs.
Yeah.
Only to show Clifford, who's fully CG.
Yeah.
And red.
And a dog.
Yes.
Do you reckon they could have just done a real life dog, but then just impose it?
It looks like they've mocapped a real Labrador.
Okay.
That's what I'd do.
Yeah. I don't know. Will Brody be excited about this? Maybe not. Doesn't look action heavy enough for it.
Nah.
This seems like more so Hannah's bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the younger audience than that.
Yeah.
The 1 to 3s.
Yeah. And that's it for movie trailers. This is the shortest movie trailer segment we've ever done.
Ever.
Oh, wasn't there a week where we didn't have trailers at all?
Nah.
No, we've always had at least 3. Even if they were straight to video shits. We've had them on. So we'll move into entertainment news.
Mm-hmm.
So this week we got news of Daria Nicolodi passing away.
Mm-hmm.
So Daria Nicolodi was Dario Argento's wife.
Mm-hmm.
But I think more importantly, right, she rose to fame from actually starring in his movies.
Yeah.
She co-wrote Suspiria,
which is supposedly the greatest movie ever.
And also Asia Argento's mom.
Yeah.
She spent a lot of time in the film industry.
Yep.
Still acting in movies right up until the early 2000s. But yeah, she's passed away. No other specifics have been released, and yeah, we definitely send our prayers and condolences out to her family, friends, and fans who'd be going through a really rough time at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope everything's all right in the Argento household.
Yeah.
It's just sad news, man.
I know.
It's just real sad news, especially this next story.
Yeah. So Halloween Kills, as we know, has been delayed, but thankfully there was a terminally ill fan who really wanted to see the film. And he was given the ability to watch this film, which I thought was fucking beautiful.
Yeah. David Gordon Green got wind of the story. I think someone contacted his production company.
Yeah.
And he set a screening up for this guy that was, I think he had cancer.
Yeah.
And he was deteriorating quickly, and his last dying wish was to see Halloween Kills, but because of the delay, couldn't. And then they set the screening up for him, and it happened. And then 11:30 that night, he was actually married to his childhood sweetheart by Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's awesome.
So she was there, and they were able to tie the knot with her being the ceremonial
The celebrant.
officiator.
Yeah, officiated. And then at 11:47, this fan actually passed away.
Shit.
I know. It was just crazy, but these are the sorts of stories that like that's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Like you love movies, and that's the sort of stuff that you just love to see. Yeah. I mean, condolences to this man's family, friends, and fans as well. But yeah, to me, this is what movies is kind of all about: is just bringing people together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, moving on to a lighter note, Xavier Gens.
Is this one Javier?
This one might be Javier.
Yeah.
So he was explaining why he won't direct a Marvel movie.
Because they won't give you one, cunt.
Well, actually, they such an Aussie thing to do, where you just write someone off. So he actually said that Marvel had reached out to him. They were like, "You need to direct this movie for us." I was like, "Off the strength of what? Hitman?" But then he goes on to explain. So he said, like, in a Marvel movie, you direct the characters.
Yeah.
Right? But when it comes to the action and everything, you don't get control of that.
No.
That's all sorted out by the machine.
Mm-hmm.
So he said he won't get the chance to really explore the action scenes and the characters.
Yeah.
So that's why he'll never direct a Marvel movie. He said he was burnt like that before on Hitman.
Yeah. Yeah. Because those action scenes are kind of shit in Hitman.
Yeah.
Extremely shit. This is the new one, yeah? He did the new one.
No, he did the first one.
Yeah,
With
those action, both of those action scenes are really shit. But yeah, well, he was saying also, like, he's used to European filmmaking, and European filmmaking means that you don't just direct actors, you direct everything.
Yeah.
Everything is on your shoulders when you're a director in Europe, which for me, I like that.
Yeah, same.
I like it. I like that a lot. It means, like, you don't get those people that are like, I don't shoot first unit and I don't shoot the action. I let them do it over there. But it's still, I mean, directing someone walking, who said it? Someone said it. Directing someone walking is nowhere. What's his face said it? 8711 Stahelski said that directing someone just walking in a park or something like that is no different to directing someone in an action scene. Yeah. Right. It still needs your signature and all that sort of stuff on it. You see the disconnection when it's like, you know, the normal sort of scenes and talking and whatnot, and then seeking into an action scene. It's just a totally different style.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's right there. I agree with the old guns there.
Yeah, same. 100%. You said that could possibly be why Edgar Wright also left Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't going to get the chance to do his style.
Yeah. I mean, we saw after that what he could do with action, right? I mean, Baby Driver, the way that he sequenced those action scenes is fucking unreal.
And the walking scenes.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, hearing that. Like, I'm listening to Michael J. Fox's book now, and he talks about the secret of my success.
Yeah.
How they had to choreograph him walking through an office.
Yeah.
Like to Walking on Sunshine.
Yeah.
So they had to fully choreograph that. Same thing with Casualties of War. So there was a scene where Michael J. Fox is just like walking with another new recruit through Vietnam, and they're just having like a conversation about being in the shit. And in the background is all these explosions and choppers and stuff like that.
Fuck.
And it'd be like these 6-7 minute takes. And it's just something so simple because they're just walking.
Yeah.
But it had to be perfectly like aligned and choreographed and shit. But that was all De Palma.
Yeah.
He said it wasn't the sounds of the bombs that like, you know, got to him as much as De Palma yelling cut earlier than what was expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Regal Cinemas just got bailed out by its lenders.
Thank fuck.
So one of the biggest cinema chains in the States, they were drying up very, very quickly in terms of cash because of the pandemic. So they've just had their rent deferred and new lease agreements signed to give them roughly $500 million.
Wow.
Yeah. Which will allow them to hold out until May 2021.
Ooh,
so it's really dangerous though in terms of like them actually opening up cinemas fully by May 2021.
Yeah.
But Regal Cinemas also held out on PVOD deals.
Yeah. Which they could have like, you know, at least made a little money. They could have made at least a piece of this 500 million off that.
Yeah. 100%. But yeah, hopefully by May, cinemas open again, the movie-going audience is back, and they can start getting them dollars.
Yeah. And we also have STX as the Mauritanian. It's actually to be released on the 19th of Feb in time for Oscar consideration. So with this one, this one's very interesting, very sensitive as well. So it details the 10 years of torture and trials of Mohammed Ould Slahi.
Yep.
These are the ones that he actually experienced in Guantanamo Bay as well.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. This is fucking wild.
So they actually held him for 10 years without a charge.
Mm.
And they didn't commit him for anything. They just held him there.
Yeah.
And like he was losing faith. And the only thing that would kind of give him hope is his meetings with his defense attorney.
Yeah.
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 Though what they were defending, like it was wild. Like what were they defending if he wasn't held for anything?
Yeah. If he's not being charged with anything, like what can you do?
It's crazy. So we've got Tahar Rahim, Jodie Foster, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Shailene Woodley that all sort of they're all starring in the movie.
Yeah.
It sounds like an Oscar movie.
Does sound like an Oscar movie. What's his face talks about it in Vice. The whole Guantanamo Bay thing.
Yeah.
And they the way that they, you know, it's sort of, it's not on US land, right? And even though it is like an embassy sort of, it's not sanctioned by the other country. So it's sort of in between, right? It's nowhere.
It's like international waters.
Yeah, it's nowhere, right? And the way that they get around the whole torture thing is they call it advanced interrogation methods. And within that bubble is like, you know, waterboarding and all that other shit that they would do. That's how they got around that.
That's all fucking just disgusting.
Wording. It's wild, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hell excited for this.
Same.
Take us out there, BD. This is your bag.
This is my bag. So the Jaws shark, Bruce, as I like to call him, he lives on.
Still ticking.
He's still ticking, still biting, still the better looking shark out of all of the fucking movies.
Yeah.
My God. Right. So he's they're actually going to set him up at the Academy Museum of Motion Picture. Yeah. Which is fucking awesome, man. I didn't know they had this.
Me neither. It hasn't opened yet.
Yeah. So this is brand new.
Yeah. Ooh. Did you see who did the restoration on the shark?
K&B.
Greg
Nicotero. Yeah.
That's crazy, eh?
Beautiful.
They actually released a photo. He's like hung up. Shark's like hung up, not vertically, but horizontally.
Yeah.
So you can full see inside and everything. but it's the actual shark.
It's Bruce. It's beautiful.
Do you reckon they fuck around with people and then just turn him on? Like,
I
Fuck
would.
that.
I would.
That's crazy, yeah.
I'd have it in the aquarium section.
That-
Just fuck with people.
Like that video of that guy tapping on the monitors.
Yeah.
The shark just hits it.
The dude just falls down.
All right.
But yeah, man. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, I wanna-
I'd
actually wanna
definitely
go.
I'd go. Because that way, like, you know, I'd get to see Mad Max's car and
Yeah.
Interceptor, which I mean used to be like at like we had Planet Hollywood over here. They turned that Planet Hollywood into Starbar. They still had a Terminator in there, and they still had the fucking Interceptor on the wall.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I want that fucking Interceptor.
I know. Starbar. Cheap drinks fan. Fucking Earth champion.
Happy hour that lasted all night.
Fucking $5 drinks there, champion.
Man, they were watered down as fuck though.
I don't give a fuck.
And that's it for entertainment news.
Yeah, yep.
So what do we watch there, fellas?
We all watched Mando.
Fuck
Mhm.
yeah, man.
Mhm.
So the episode was titled The Jedi.
Yep.
And that's exactly what you got. So I was a little bit worried, right? Because he was on the way to Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah.
You didn't know that it was her. So he's on the way to this planet. And I thought they'd hold off on showing you her until like the last half of the episode. But no. First 5 minutes she was out there. She was killing Oues. She was chopping people in half.
Yeah.
Some mad choreography.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think what's also cool to sort of think about is that at this point, Ahsoka would be about 50
Yeah.
because she's been through the Clone Wars,
Yep.
at which point she would have been like maybe 13,
Yep.
been through the Clone Wars. She was in Rebels as well, which takes place between 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is set after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why it was so pivotal for her to be the person to train Grogu as well.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the other thing. You found out that Baby Yoda's name is actually Grogu, which,
Mhm.
It's not the kid or the child. Or,
yeah. But for me, I still like calling him Baby Yoda.
Same.
Yeah.
I haven't latched onto Grogu just yet.
Yeah.
Little Grogu on you, don't worry.
I was hoping that she would have said, "Is that a Baby Yoda?" That's what
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Yeah.
It would have been too cheesy then.
Yeah.
Bit on the nose there, champion.
Looks at the camera
I
and
know.
winks.
But what I love is this really sets in stone the fact that not a lot of people know about the Force as much as they used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, I didn't realize that a lightsaber can't cut through Beskar.
Yeah.
That was clear in this episode. Yeah, that was
He
mad.
blocks it, and he knew it, but he knew it.
Yeah.
How did he know that it wouldn't cut through his armor?
But he knows about like the war between Jedi and Mandalore.
Yeah, that's true.
So in canon, apparently, on Mandalore, they had a battle with the Jedi.
Mhm.
But Bo-Katan and her sect are actually with the Jedi against the sect that Dan Djarin's on.
Traitors, huh?
Yeah.
Jaren.
So that conflict was kind of there as well, but I like that they actually worked well together.
Yeah.
And Rosario Dawson is so good, man.
I know.
Still sexy through the makeup.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
man.
She can be an EMT and give me CPI any day.
Mhm.
My God.
She was so good. And the choreography was on point as well.
Oh, man.
I loved the more tactical Jedi rather than the all-out open battles as well. How she was jumping on the roofs in the backgrounds and stuff, taking dudes out.
It's just straight samurai in this, man.
Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
to say, like, you could see, like, there was, like, a Akira Kurosawa
Yeah.
influences in terms of how it was shot as well. Even the fight between her and the
The
magistrate
magistrate, yeah.
was like, shot, like, the wide shot
Yeah.
side profile.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni did a damn good job.
So this is the first episode since the season started that Favreau has not written.
Yeah.
So Filoni injected it with a bunch of different things as well. I liked how he also showcased Ahsoka as like a monster when she's taking all those guys out.
Yeah.
That was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Was there anything else? Michael Biehn
Yeah. Fuck, he's getting old.
What happened to Mans?
just got old. Did he get shorter? It looks like his
It
head's
looks like-
shrinking into his shoulders.
I know.
Maybe it was just the armor, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's just the armor.
Because I was looking, I was like, Michael fucking Bean? I
know.
was telling Dave, I was like, just years of cocaine must have fucked this dude up.
Just lost his hair. He's lost that look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't look like the hero anymore.
Doesn't look like himself anymore.
Nah,
Yeah.
he is getting on though.
The thing I was researching after was when Ahsoka was fighting the magistrate and she was like, where's your master? Grand Magistrate Thrawn.
Yeah.
This dude is fucking crazy. So he what he's done is that he started off in the Clone Wars as well, similar to the Magistrate.
Yeah.
But then he worked his way through the Imperial ranks.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same time, the reason why it could be so pivotal is that he learned solely about Twi'leks and Mandalore. So this motherfucker might know shit as well. And you might run into this guy too.
So so Thrawn was a villain in Rebels.
Yeah.
But in Timothy Zahn's trilogy, his Empire trilogy that takes place after Return of the Jedi, he's the main villain too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he blue?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
blue with the red eyes.
Yeah. So I saw someone say that they want Cumberbatch to play him
That'd be a good choice.
because
Yeah.
he looks like,
Actually.
yeah, he looks like Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
When I was reading up, all I pictured was the King Laufey, Thor, the Ice Giants.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this guy knew Anakin before he became Vader and then still ran with him as Vader when he was doing the culling and shit like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's a bad man.
Because Thrawn was handpicked by the Emperor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why they're trying to grow those people then.
Yeah.
That was definitely a throwback to episode 9.
Yeah. It has to be.
Has to be.
Fuck. This is one of those episodes I could rewatch and just fucking look at it over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like this is my favorite episode of Mando now.
Yeah.
Might be my favorite aesthetic for lightsabers as well. Like it looked so good and it looked so real.
Yeah. I like that it wasn't too flashy either.
Yeah.
She got 2. Is it one that becomes 2? Because you see her like pull them out like that, out of each other.
I don't know. I don't know if they're pushing against each other that she can get both out. I don't know.
Fucking fire though.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
So good. I watched Expendables 3, Avengers, Speed. I watched the whole first season of Ballers.
How was that?
Fucking fire, man.
Ballers is good?
The Rock is so good in this show.
Really?
So good. JD
How's
obviously
he?
kills it.
Is he tank?
Fucking jacked.
For real.
It's fucking huge, man.
Jesus.
See him. Like he doesn't look like physically big because he is a bit shorter.
Yeah.
But like his arms and everything are huge, man.
But is he playing quarterback in this?
He's a linebacker.
He's a linebacker.
No, running back.
Ah, running back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
He's obviously playing that's what he used to do on the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I also watched the Fresh Prince reunion special. Cried my fucking eyes.
I
out.
know, man. Man, it was sad. It was such a good reunion.
Yeah.
I like that Will wasn't the golden boy.
No. Everyone got their shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone. Even the original Aunt Viv.
Yeah. Janet Hubert.
And you kind of learn about her backstory. And the James Avery tribute was
Took
heartbreaking.
me out, man.
Did.
Took me out.
I really enjoyed that show.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the BD?
So now I'm up to date with Attack on Titan. I finished off season 3.
Is it done?
No, final season's coming up now.
Sick.
Fuck, it was good though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You showed me that little clip there.
How fucking good. How mad's the action?
So good, man. The action is mad. I've only ever just watched the action. I've never seen a story beat.
Fucking, but it was really good. Season 3, I'm really excited for the final season. This, they inject so much lore into the season to get you ready for that final season.
Yeah.
And it turns the show into like a fucking civil war. And it's so sick. Because it's almost, so there was a kingdom and then they got taken out by Titans.
Yep.
But then those Titans got taken out by like, infighting. And so they became almost like prisoners.
Yep.
And then what they do is they take these people and they fucking ship them off to this other island.
Yep.
And just treat them like shit and just send them off.
Jesus.
And so
treat them mean, kick and pinch.
And so they finally find out because people who live in the walls don't know what's out there. So they don't know about sea, sand, nothing. And they find out that there is water and there's sea, but then they know that across that water is those motherfuckers. And now they're planning to go find them and fuck them up. Yeah. So it's just fucking bad. So good. So excited.
That's sick.
I watched Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
I just fucking felt like watching that.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was good because they're on Hulu now.
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2. Yeah. And then I watched the Devil May Cry anime. I thought it was just going to be mindless bullshit, but it was just shit. Like, it's just a different story every episode, but the gunplay, the sword fighting, there's almost no sword fighting.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And the gunplay
like
is,
that.
yeah, and all the gunplay is off camera. And it's like all you see is bullets hitting demons and then blood. Like, it's very violent.
Yeah.
And that's it.
How many seasons of this?
There's just one limited series. I think it's like 12 episodes. I'll get through it. I'm up to like episode 3 now. I'm hoping it gets better.
Hopefully.
Fucking hell.
Sounds like dog shit. So I kept it almost exclusively in the top 100.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Braveheart. Man, that score, that James Horner score is fire. Like, you just feel so much in there. It's almost like ethereal, like a Lord of the Rings style kind of vibe.
Oh man.
With the Scottish bagpipes in there as well.
That's so mad.
Yeah.
Like, I love the score when Argyle comes and he's standing by the fire with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you hear the bagpipes in the background as well. Beautiful.
I'm your uncle, Argyle. I watched The Maltese Falcon.
How was that?
This is a movie that could have been made in COVID times, man. Yeah, it's set in rooms. There's no crowds. You don't get like any big shots or anything like that. But it's Bogart. It's Vivian Lee.
Bogey.
And they're all looking to get their hands on this falcon. So it's this item that was given to some of the rulers of like Spain or something like that, as like sort of tribute. And it was supposed to be encrusted with jewels and be golden, solid gold and everything like that. And they're all after it. So they're all double crossing each other and trying to find out like the plan.
So it's like a serious rat race.
Yeah, kind of, but not as big. Rat Race had bigger scenes in it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Just like them out in the streets would have been a bigger scene. But there's nothing much in this movie. Like, this is like, it's good. They could do a remake for COVID.
Okay.
Don't steal my idea.
That's mine.
Cut the fucking check.
I watched The Clockwork Orange. So this is the first time that I'd really kind of watched it. Man, this movie was rough.
Yeah.
Extremely sexualized. And it was like this reflection of almost like the 80s level of excess and that influence of parents working 9 to 5, not being there for their kids and the shit that their kids get up to. Yeah. To me, that's what it kind of felt like. And then I capped the week off with Dallas Buyers Club, which for me does for unprotected sex what Requiem for a Dream does for drugs. Because the filth, like sort of how they portray it Like they portray sex in a lot of different ways, like for fun right at the start of the movie. And then when he thinks back to how he could have gotten infected with AIDS, like and it's almost like a horror, like the way they shot it was like a horror movie.
Yeah.
And then when he has sex, like because he knows that the other chick has
AIDS.
HIV,
Yeah.
it was like more out of necessity.
Yeah.
Because now he's not infecting anyone.
Yeah.
And yeah, the performance by McConaughey was unbelievable.
It's weird because he deserved that Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he looks so skinny. I didn't know that Jennifer Garner was actually in this, and she
Really?
does really, really well.
Yeah.
So does Leto.
Yeah.
Leto was really, really good. And I really liked Ron Woodruff's character arc in this movie in terms of being so such a bigoted sort of character.
Yeah.
Like he is a bigot. Like he's racist. He's homophobic. Like he's so like closeted. But by the end of the movie, he's been exposed to different countries and races and like, you know, sexual orientations and people. And he actually ends up being a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's weird that you see like this character at the start that you almost like you're not empathetic towards at all because he's so like sort of jaded. But by the end of the movie, he's what's that word? Fuck.
He's turned a new leaf.
But he's what's his face?
Evolved.
He's clean now.
He's purified.
Completely.
He's absolved.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say purified.
Born again.
Yeah.
He's
That's
born
really
again
good.
virgin.
Powerhouse performance.
Yeah, exhilarating.
Powerhouse. Big Peter Travers boners on this one.
Yeah, the Dallas Buyers broke me.
Yeah. I really, really liked it. Great movie.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
That's it. That's a wrap. We're done. Reach us on our socials at Facebook and IG at smoke_ or and mirrors podcast, or catch us on Twitter at smoke and mirrors Oz. We're also on YouTube. You can catch these videos every week at Logo Smith Media. And yeah, stay safe. Love yourself. Love movies.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Vape more, smoke less, and just tell everyone that you want to know that, you know, you love them, that you do. Hold them close, man. And don't forget to wash your ass.